So RT Sonics approached me once again to do a demo for their new library, Signature Strings. So this library is geared towards the horror kind of suspense sound. So we have a lot of extended techniques, a lot of just sounds with the strings. And in this demo track, I didn't use a lot of processing. I used a little reverb here and there, but the sounds are really great right out of the box. So I think you'll find it really useful. It's not a very large library, but what's here is and this is what's great about all their libraries, is everything is usable. Every single sound in here you can use, so there's no filler at all. Try to use something from every type of sound in the library, and we'll go through all that. But let's listen to the track first. So before we go through the track, we'll talk about what makes up the library. So basically, I kind of put everything in here before I started. So we have the accents, we have the booms, impacts, percussion. We have risers, sequences, whooshes, stingers. So everything you need for a trailer type track is here. Got some ambience as well. So I started with the string accent, which is this thing. And what's great about this is that you have a few variations actually of that type of sound. So with this sound I use, there's that, but if you wait a few seconds, you'll get the second variation, and I think there's a third actually too. Yeah, so I think I actually used that third one, which is here, that third variation. And I reversed it. So I did a lot of that actually in this track. I do a lot of reversals. So not only do you get the original sounds, but you get some nice variations within each sample. So the next thing I did, well, actually, let's talk about this kind of theme that introduces the track. So these are both from the percussion category. We have this. We have this really cool, like, détaché type scrape. Close to the bridge there. More like ricochet stroke. So kind of off the string really quickly. So I love the sound of that. Okay, so for here, we brought in the boom here for a big hit. So I have some silence here, and then we kind of set up for something, if you can imagine. So that boom is really interesting here. And a low end thing. Yeah, some really nice stuff there. And here's the impact that I overlaid with it. So I did a couple of these here. So some really nice sound design on the source material. Then we have this sequence that comes in, which I kind of broke up. So it's normally just it keeps going every beat, but I had it just do 3 there, cut it up a little bit. And over that we have these stingers. So that's a nice sort of lead in to the impact there. Yeah, and this sound is, I really like this sound. This is I really have no idea how they made that, but it's very cool. And here's a whoosh here that I used. You got this stuff here. This next section. So after it kind of opens up here again, after this rhythmic stuff. And we have this, kind of sounds like the wood of the bow, the colegno here. And a ricochet. And I think I put a little delay on this as well. So we get some reverb, tiny bit, and then some delay. Nice kind of atmospheric sound here. I mean, I was thinking of bringing some melodic elements into this, but I really wanted to just focus on what the library had to offer. So I kept it all, every sound in here is from the library. So, and I was able actually, in this section is a good example, to create some nice melodic, harmonic stuff with just the samples. So we have our first sort of longer riser here. So let's listen to just that. And then we go into this more. So now we come into this sequence here, the full sequence, rhythmic sequence. Kind of moves the track forward now. And we have some hits over that. So I brought in a couple more layers here. We have this thing, which I took some of the percussion elements and kind of put them in a row here. So it's a few different hits there to make it interesting and not too repetitive. This boom here I really like, has kind of rises up in pitch. So pretty eerie and powerful. So on top of this sequence, we added this one here. So let's get the kind of 16th notes here. Kind of pushes it along. And we have another kind of open space. But we kind of bring back that initial theme. Here I reversed one of the impacts for this. So this boom here is really nice. This is let's just take a listen to this. Try to use all different booms here to make it interesting. So let's get some nice low and high noise type thing. Then we have the sequence. So that's kind of like we're building from this. So this is the final build here. So what I did was I started to layer more and more over this. And we have some longer risers here. So let's listen to this section, final section here. And then we bring that final motif in again. So the way I built this end section was I started with just these sequences here. And you'll see how it builds up. Let's just listen to the sequences here. So that's it. So then I just, over that, I added some risers here. Let's listen to the risers and some other percussive elements. I really like this. We have something that kind of brings us into this second entrance, which I really like. Let me just play that. So this thing here, this whoosh. Yeah, so that's really great to bring in the new element. But anyway, let's just listen to these risers here, because there's a lot going on with these. These two, I layered two on top of each other, so let's start here. Okay, so I want to thank RT Sonics for reaching out to me and giving me the samples to make this track. I'll leave a link below to their website so you can check out the library, and I'm sure there's like a walkthrough in that. You could go more in depth, but I just wanted to show you how I used it in my track and go over some of the sounds that I used. And yeah, this is a great library, not just for these type of tracks for trailer tracks, but you can use it for any kind of horror stuff or suspense. I love the fact that they're all organic sounds, so it gives you that folk horror type thing that you're hearing a lot. But just the instruments can do so much. It just proves that an acoustic instrument can do so much, depending on the techniques used to play it. So I love that they explored that and really exploited that, everything the strings could do. So great library. Highly recommend it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.